24 points from Jordan, right? He's 2,100 points away from Kobe. Follow me? Last year, he scored total 1,600 points. 1,600 points, right? If he played 4 more years at that same pace, he would have scored 37,000 points, passing Karl Malone, making him third place, all-time scorer. All-time scorer.
You think it's possible? You think he's gonna do it? He's 37 right now.
37. I mean, you know what, man? But see, I think he can do it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the old heads today, well, not the old heads today, the players today is not like players back in the day. If at 33 years old, 34 years old, dudes was cooked. Like everything was cooked. Bald head, receding hairline, bad ankles. You see him come to the game at 40, they walking with a cane. You're like, damn. These dudes is cooked. The old KD doing podcasts with Bobby. He chilling. He ain't got no kids yet, no wife yet. He ain't got no stress yet. He just making all his money. He vibing. He gonna be all right. I think he could do it. You don't never lose your shot. You don't never lose your shot, but I think he'll be fine.
He's gonna be 41 though. He's gonna have that same production that he's doing right now at 41.
I think he can get there, bro. I got faith in him. 1,600 points last season. He can do 16. You don't think he can do 16? And look, here's my thing. I think that was 1,600 points was a light John. Like I don't think it was like a thing where it was his prime and peak. I think that's where I don't see Durant. He said the thing with me is Durant is a hooper. Like he just want to hoop. Like you know me personally, right? You think if my ACL wasn't torn, you think I still be hooping?
Right now?
Yeah, if my ACL wasn't torn.
I feel like you be in the gym just getting like running around.
You don't think I'd be still in leagues?
Not as heavy as you were earlier in your years.
Shit. Probably not as heavy. You might have been right there. Maybe not as heavy because I'm doing this. But I still be hooping. I would still be hooping every morning.
But you was hooping with your ACL torn though.
Yeah, you know what though? It's just too risky. Like it's too risky, bro. Like it's too risky. It's like sometimes, like it hasn't bothered me, but sometimes I'm like, like do I really want to risk this for these bums? like these dudes is bums. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I got nothing to prove. Like I got nothing to prove to these dudes. Like here's when I had to hang it up. Here's when I had to hang it up. I hung it up when I was playing in this adult league, and there was this one kid. He was a walk-on for Florida State. He wasn't that good. He had good skills, but he wasn't good. And he was playing point. He was just wild with the ball. Like he was just, he was scoring, but just didn't understand. Passing, didn't understand. I was just like, bro, I'm not coming to these games on Monday night. I could be chilling with my girl, relaxing and shit. I'm not about to sit up here, come up. You done the game at like 9:30. Now you eating dinner at 10. Then you rushing to go to sleep. Now you sore. You can't get to the gym the next day. And that's when I was really boxing heavy. So then it's like my back hurt and all that stuff. And all I did was score 6 points. I'm not doing this, man. I scored 6 points and I just watched this kid run around with the basketball for 40 minutes. I'm done, man. I'm cool, bro. I'm gonna start a podcast. Hey, you know what though? Another thing with podcasting, bro. You know, I do watch a lot of the basketball players' podcasts, and going back to what frustrates me when people try to discourage other people is the NBA players. Like NBA players, man. I love y'all, bro. I truly do, bro. But can y'all stop getting on these podcasts talk about y'all wouldn't pay for trainers? Stop that, bro. Stop that. Like, first off, let's address the trainees. Let's address the players first. If you have a trainer, that does not mean you're good. Okay? That does not mean you're going to make varsity. That just means that you want to improve your skills. Let's be clear about that. You still need to play against live bodies. You still need to play against some really good, some older players, whatever the case may be. You still need to do all those things. I'm going to give you an example where obviously I knew this growing up because that's all we did. I didn't have any trainers. But when I first started boxing, and I had this trainer. He was like, he was a really good trainer. But I would only work on boxing when I trained. And so one day he was frustrated because I couldn't do this combination. And he was like, look, man, you got to work out on your own too. And I was like, what? You the trainer. What the fuck are you talking about? But it made sense though. He broke it down like, when you play basketball, did you only play in practice? And I was like, nah, I played all the time. I played 3-on-3, 4 or after practice and everything. Exactly. How you expect to be a good boxer and you only do it with me? And after that, I started training on my own. I still had him as a trainer, but I still would like go to gyms, go hit the bag, work on my footwork. And that's when my fight game really stepped up. That's when I started traveling to different gyms in LA and start sparring some of the professionals and having my confidence and shit like that. So for all you players who have a trainer, you still got to play against better players. You still got to play. In fact, if you young, I wouldn't even train. I wouldn't even play. Like, let's say you like 13. You should be playing with 15 and 16-year-olds. You should be playing with 13 and 16-year-olds, and you should be working your way. Like, if you're a 13-year-old and you're like, I'm a point guard. The 15 and 16-year-old players is not going to let you become a point guard. You're not taking out their hands until you earn it. You got to earn it. 16-year-olds, that's look, you got to go play with some grown men and get the respect as a point guard. That's how you get nice. That's how you get better. Now, let's talk to the NBA players. Stop telling people you wouldn't be a trainer. Now, I ain't going to listen. I'm going to keep it a buck. Now, understand this. The average NBA player is 6'7". No pun intended. No, 6'7". We get it, right? There's only 3% of the population is over 6 foot. 3%, right? So automatically, if you in the NBA, you played in the NBA, you're the anomalies of the world. Let's be clear. There's been only 2,800 7-footers in the world. 7 foot and up. Out of that 2,800, 300 of them played in the NBA. That's 10% of 2,800, right? You don't need a trainer. You don't need a trainer. Because everybody wants you on a team anyway. Some of these kids need training so they can make the team. Some of these kids need training because they not your size. So they got to make up for that. You got these guys 6'9" on a couch. Yeah, I wouldn't train. I wouldn't hire no trainer. For what? You 6'9". All you got to do is run and play hard. Just run and play hard. You going to learn more than anyone else. You know why? Because every coach in America going to want you. They going to teach you. They going to teach you how to play. But what my man, my 5'11" friend Ethan right here, what he's supposed to do? Get it how he live? You think my guy E just go up to Parks and be like, yeah, I'm on? Nah. He got to earn it. You 6'9", you walk on the court, they see you get out the car. Hold on. I'm holding this last spot. I'm holding this last spot for my man walking. Is he hooping today? He might not be hooping today. He wearing a suit. But fuck it, we're going to ask before we pick up 5'11" Ethan. We're going to ask that before we. So please stop telling people. Stop telling people they don't need trainers. I'm 6'3", right? And I was tall most of my life. It was only when I went to college I didn't feel tall. Like, that's the only time I didn't feel tall is when I played basketball. That's it. Like, there's only like all my teammates. My sophomore year, we had a point guard 6'2". We had a shooting guard. Shout out my man Akeem Wright, 6'6". We had a small forward who was 6'5". We had another power forward who was 6'7", and then we had a 6'10" center. Shout out Wayne Marshall. That was my team. And then we had a 5'11" point guard, a 6'2" shooting guard, and a bunch of others, and then like 3 other guys, including myself, that was 6'3". That was the team. And one more 5'10" guy. That was the team right there. That's the only time I felt short. But anytime I walk in rooms, I walk in gyms, I'm like, damn, man, these guys are small. It ain't that. I'm part of the 3%. I'm part of the 3% of the population. Like, yeah, at some point, I needed a trainer, but I ain't need a trainer at 11. I ain't need no trainer at 11. They gonna put me on the team anyway. Like, the only time I needed a trainer is when it was time to be a legit guard. Other than that, I was small forward, power forward, shooting guard. I played multiple positions in high school. But if your kid 5'7" and you want to play basketball, y'all really on these couches at 6'9" telling these people, yeah, you don't need no trainer. I wouldn't pay for no trainer. He 5'7", he might need something. Somebody got to teach him. I just look at training. You know what I look at training as, E? I look at training as tutoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, your kid wants to be better at math, but he's not quite getting it. So you just got a tutor. You wouldn't tell a kid who has a tutor like, man, I wouldn't get no tutor. You chat GPT. You wouldn't tell him that. So it's the same shit. And stop getting in people's pockets. Oh, they cost too much. You rich. What you talking about cost too much? You're a goddamn millionaire sitting on it. You get paid per episode. Talk some, man, yeah, man. These traders charging whatever. How you think we feel when we see y'all contracts? We see y'all making $50 million a year to sit out half the damn season. You think we all say the same shit? Get out of here, dog. Let these young men get their $100 an hour or whatever, $80 an hour, whatever they getting, bruh.